Today we're gonna make fried plantain, crunchy, crispy fried plantain. Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 secrets and I'm gonna give you a lot of other techniques to make a very delicious, crunchy, crispy fried plantain. Here I'm peeling the plantain, but before that you saw that I already washed them in the sink and I put them in a bowl in water. The reason I put them in water because it makes it easier to peel the plantain, because especially if the plantain was in the fridge, it's cold, it gets very difficult to peel. But when you use water, it makes the peeling much easier. That's why I use water to help me peel the plantain. And I when I'm done, I use the same water to rinse the plantain. Okay, so you probably know how to peel plantain. This is not, you know, what this video is about. This video is about frying the plantain. Okay, so now I'm done with peeling. I'm gonna cut the plantain. You can make the size however you want, like bigger or smaller, but for me this is the perfect size. But you can decide, you know, how big or how small you want to make yours. Okay, all right, I'm cutting all the plantains. Now I'm ready to fry. So I put this all the way to 400 just so it can get warm quick, but when it gets hot, I'm gonna put it to 350 degrees. I'm gonna fry the plantains at 350 degrees. You see how I fill it? If you have a thermometer, you can test the oil like that, but I didn't wait for the oil to get hot. I just put the plantain in there because it doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, when you're doing the second fry, the oil has to be really hot, but the first fry, it doesn't matter. You can put it in the oil and it gets hot with the oil. I make sure I put all the plantain, make sure that the oil covers them completely or almost completely. You have to make sure. Okay, now I'm preparing the salt, lemon or vinegar water, whatever you call it. But this is the water that I'm gonna use to to hydrate the plantain. So it's 2 cups of water, vinegar or lime juice or sour orange juice. You can use any, or you can use all of them together. So I use vinegar, sour orange juice, and lime together. I say a quarter cup of that. That's salt that I just put in there. It's 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so it's water, salt, acidity, you can use any. And this is the first secret, guys. This is baking powder. The baking powder, when it's mixed with the salt and the acidity, it's gonna make it crunchy. This is one of the 3 secrets that I'm giving you in this video. Okay, so after I add everything, that's the salt, I already added that. I just wanted to show you. And I'm just gonna mix everything together, stir it so it's all mixed. And then I'm gonna press the plantain and then put it in there for a few seconds so the plantain get hydrated. Okay, now I went and checked the plantain. They're not ready because how I know it's because they're still sticking to the bottom of the thing. You see? Now it's kind of ready because when I shake it, they kind of come up by themselves. That's when I know, you know, I can flip them. Because if you don't do that at the right time, you might mess up the plantain. And the plantain has to be cooked. When you touch it, it has to be soft. Okay. The plantains are ready. They're ready to be pressed. I don't know if you say press or I don't know the right word, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, the second secret is you have to press the plantain while they're hot. You can let them sit there, get cold, and then you go and press them. No, you have to press them right away while they're hot with all the heat. You press them, and you have to put them in the water while they're hot. Do not press them and let them cold, or you just let them sit there and then you let them cold and press them. No, you have to press them right away and then let them get in the water right away. You see, I can't even touch it. I had to use a fork just to remove it. But this is the second secret, guys. You have to use you have to do it when it's hot. You see, I let it soak in the water for a few seconds just to make sure it gets hydrated in the water. A lot of people do it, but they don't put the baking soda. Okay, I discovered that myself. When I put the baking soda, it makes it crunchy. You have to try it yourself, guys. You're gonna see it for yourself. It does work. Okay, this is how you do it. I'm gonna do the second fry in the oil at 350 degrees. Okay, 350 degrees. Now you have to let the oil get hot. You see how they get cold? I'm gonna use the water again. You don't have to do that, but me, I do it just to make sure it gets really, really crunchy and crispy. Okay, I cover it for a little bit so the oil doesn't splash everywhere, but don't let it cover. Okay, you have to let it fry on open air. Okay, I keep checking it. It has to be coming up the oil by itself. That's when you know it's getting ready to flip. And at this point, you have to keep a close eyes because it can get burned very easily. This is it, guys. This is the plantain. It's very nice. I'm gonna let it heat. You hear the sound. Okay. It's very soft, crispy, and crunchy. And I'm gonna give you the third secret now. The third secret is to put it in the freezer. If you need the plantain for, like, let's say in 2 hours, you do all the steps and then you put it in the freezer for 2 hours. Then you fry it in hot oil, very hot oil, with the ice in the freezer, not the fridge, in the freezer. You don't let it get defrost. You have to fry it in hot water right after you take it out from the fridge. It's gonna make it very soft and crispy. Or you can leave it for days. If you're having a party, you can do it the day before and then you fry it tomorrow. But make sure you fry it in very hot oil. Okay, So thank you for watching the videos. Please subscribe, share, and like. Thank you.